Test. Hello. So this is the second level in the game. I want to show the concept for the puzzles and the overall design. So first we have a tutorial area. So here it is the player that you need to reach the red marker. Then it takes you to the second area that we teach the player that hey, you can drag and drop stuff, and the red cube marks on the floor, they trigger a game events. So now you can go here. Now in the third tutorial area, we teach the player that some lasers can activate some devices to activate different devices. Now we go to the fourth area. We teach the player that the laser can be reflected by using some mirrors to activate other devices, same as before. Now here we teach the player that hey, you can we also have this text, if you see, it will appear whenever you go to the next area. And here we teach the player that you can reflect yourself, and the player can go here. Here it say I reflect myself earlier, what will happen if I did this to the box? Here we teach the player that you can also do this to other game objects and to navigate the world using that. So I stand in the ray with my box, and I can travel with it, and then I can use it to go here, and then I can use the same ray to go back and then do this. Now here we teach the player that there is a special kind of mirrors that accept rotation input. So here if I get closer, as the hint says, I can rotate the mirror like this, but I cannot teleport because I don't have a floor beneath me. So I need to move in the real world until my reflection become in a safe position, then I can travel there. Then I can take the cube and I can use my reflection as if I am putting the cube there. Once the cube is in the correct place, I can leave it and I can go away. Then I can do this, the cube will go, will solve the quote puzzle. Now this is the third puzzle in the game. And here we teach the player that you need to use whatever the stuff that you learned to solve this puzzle. So the player can maybe go here and teleport himself, and then come here to get the laser, and he thinks that the laser will activate the trigger, but the trigger missed by a slight amount. So what do we do? I leave my cube and I press M. I come here. The player say the box rotated 90 degrees. So what will happen if I come to this mirror and then reflected myself with the box? Another 90 degrees. Okay, this is a good hint. Then I can come here and I can go like this and do it again. The player needs to figure out this by himself, but once he figure it out, then he can solve it. And this is like what Jonathan Blow said, that the good puzzle is a puzzle that all the hardship is in figuring it out, but execution should not be a tremendous amount of work for the player to do. And once I figured out that I need to rotate the box by using the different mirrors, now I solve the puzzle easily. Now I can do this and I can come here. This notification here comes because this cube is blocked and the reflection told me that hey, I cannot teleport, and this is okay. So I will go to the next area. Now in this area, I would say, wow, this purple mirror looks interesting. It seems different. Let's see what we can do about it. So I can teleport myself there, and now this different mirror has two new characteristics. The first one was rotating. The second one is going to be grab and pull. So I can rotate. I can grab the mirror, grab it like that. Then I can go here and I can rotate the mirror like this. I need to be in a good place. Then I can rotate it like this and rotate it in Y, because left and right mouse click will rotate in Z and Z on rotate in Y. Then I can use my reflection to elevate, and now I can go up, and now I can drag the cube. Now it come here. I can take the cube down. Now I can also, one thing to note, that we have a reflection, what is the proximity, but now the value is a little bit big, so the reflection here is inside of my input proximity, so it receives my input, but I will tweak the values later. So now I can use the cube to trigger some event that will release this laser box. Now I can go here. Also, this laser is coming from a different puzzle. I need to also block this one. So now let's see, how can I trigger two boxes with one laser? Let's try act as I don't know what to do. So let's see if I come here, take the cube. Let's see, this does this. Let's try to I cannot rotate this cube. So what to do? I will oh nice, I can do like that. Okay, how to trigger the other one? Let's try to bring the mirror, and let's see if I can do something cool here. Okay, this seems promising, but it's still missing. So what about what will happen if I flipped the case? If I move like this, nice, this mirror reflected this mirror and now generated two different reflections, and I managed to trigger two different game events. This puzzle is solved. Now let's go here. Now this puzzle is interesting. Let's see, I'm acting now as a player. Okay, so what to do, how to do, what will happen, what do the developer need me to do? I will take this one and do it here. Okay, so the trigger will elevate a bridge. So what will happen if I manage to trigger different ones? Okay, it triggers different ones. So what do you want me to do, Mr. Developer? I will take this probably here, and yes, I got to, let me just, okay, I managed to reflect the light from here to here, and it reflected inside of the trigger, but at the same time this mirror is reflecting me in this area, so my reflection is doing the same but in reverse. So I managed to trigger two, managed to reflect two of the triggers. But how to do it for the third one? Let's try to first rotate the mirror. I think for the sake of the video I will do it faster, so let's try to do some lights here. Okay, this breaks, this will do the last one but will break the first two, and this will do the last, and I cannot do the one in the middle. Where to put the mirror to get proper result? So as you guessed it, like this. Now I managed to do it on the three areas, and I can easily now come here and bam, managed to go to the last puzzle. So this puzzle says something is interesting in the below the ground. What to do? Let's try. First of all, this one is easy because it does not have any complicated stuff for the player to do. So let's rotate the cube. Now the device turns out to be a lens that will magnify my body. So I teleport. Now I can be able to grab the huge box like that. Now I can use this box to close this gap. Now I try to move. Oh, I cannot move because this door is for smaller people. So let's try. I can do this. Now I can do this, but I see that I have this door is closed, so I will solve this also before I go away. I will use this one. Now this is triggered, and now I can do this one, and now I can do this way. I traveled, and now I can walk, and bam, this one will bring us to the area with the complicated puzzle that we saw in previous videos. This one is pretty straightforward, but I don't think it is part of this video, but let's try to solve it just for the sake of. Okay, this one is here. Now I need to go here. Now I can go here. Okay, I think because I played with the values for the interaction, This mirror is out of my reach. I cannot rotate it. But this is the last puzzle, which is, I think, it's not also complicated if the player learned the controls and the cons or the mechanics with the reflections and mirrors. We also have more stuff with or more mechanics to place, because we have the code is already there, but I still need to plan and refine those puzzles and test more. Yes, this is level 2. I hope you like it.